Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Easy.
He might want another play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
Okay, break. Timber. Hound 55 weak. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got it.
Now on second down.
Griffin. Go. Tuna.
This time it's complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
Here we go.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack.
Check. Let's go. Ready. Taylor.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the Honey Badger before the Honey Badger, but playing D-line. All-timer.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Duke! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Ready?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Georgia going up tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Okay,
The
ready?
Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
Green 25. Squirrel. Gorilla. Gorilla. Gaucho. Gaucho.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Dogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Double. Social. Snare. Red 18. Red 18. Say hi.
Looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited because that guy doesn't get many of those.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Branch. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Frazier. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Stockton. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Oh, dude. Everybody on the sidelines is saying, you can't turn the football over there. You got to take care of it. You got to understand, a field goal puts me in the lead late in the game. Big, huge, dumb mistake.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Floating away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. On the run, still looking. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
From the gun, the ground game. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Tuna.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
24.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Hornet. Gaucho.
Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up.
Set high. Run.
The give from the gun. Touchdown, Dogs! And they score first here in overtime.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Aggressive decision here to go for 2 and try to really put some heat on. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
Interesting decision here as they'll go ahead and go for 2.
Razor. Squirrel. Acorn. Set. Reset.
To the air. It's Stockton. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. How about the guts? And then it pays off. The 2-point conversion and an 8-point lead in OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown.
Here we go.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Dino. Black 18.
Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
He makes a catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, you saw him there, shot out of a cannon. He came off the edge using his speed, able to get that TFL.
And usually known for covering, but you got to understand circumstances, right? Like the red zone situations, I got to be able to come out of that defensive backfield and play the run game, and he did quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They got the score, and now they need the 2-point conversion to tie. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching